And I want to speak about the Sabarmati Ashram. I mean, there is a certain, I mean, depending on how you would call it, I was going to use the word run down or worn down, but I know that that might not be a respectable word, but there was a certain simplicity and a certain basic quality to the ashram when you look at it. And I think a lot of people liked that kind of sentiment pervading the place. And there is a worry that you're now going to end up with something which is frankly modern and doesn't really reflect the principles on which the father of the nation founded that ashram.
So let's get 2 or 3 facts correct here. First of all, like you and like many other people, I admire the Spartan, austere, authentic, simple qualities of the original Gandhi ashram. If one goes there today, goes to Gandhi Kutir or to Mirabai Kutir or the buildings around there, they have been well preserved in that manner by the Sabarmati Ashram Preservation and Memorial Trust, and there is absolutely no intention to deviate from that. What is being done? Let me explain, and then come to one other point. The Gandhi Ashram used to occupy about 40 acres of land. On it, there were 60 odd or little more than 60 buildings that were spread out across that 40 acres of land. The Gandhi Ashram we see today is only 5 acres. Out of that, only 3 acres, the old buildings have been preserved as they used to be, and they are available for visitors to see. The idea of the project is to expand the Gandhi Ashram to cover all the original buildings, and the original buildings, most of which exist today but are in a derelict state, are to be restored and brought back to their original condition. So this is a restoration project. This is Gandhi Ashram restoration, not Gandhi Ashram redevelopment. That's point number 1 that must be understood. And there is absolutely no intention on any side to do things that go counter to the ethos of the ashram and the architectural language, simplicity, authenticity of the place. So there is, I'd urge you to look at the short video film or short animation film that was released by Government of Gujarat that shows some visuals of what is proposed. If you can find something that is non-Gandhian there, let me know. Having said that, let me also remind people who talk about modernism as completely always opposed to something that is Gandhian simplicity. Because Charles Correa's famous museum there, which is there and nothing's to be done to it, remember that it did not mimic Gandhi Ashram. What it did was use perfectly modern materials like brick and concrete to build a modern building that had the ethos of Gandhi Ashram. Now, this can be done. So my point is very simple. Let's not oppose modernism to simplicity, authenticity, and sort of austere character, architectural character. Modern can be all of that. I'm not saying we're going to do that. We're only going to restore the old buildings, and in that they have to be exactly like they used to be earlier. And the way that Gandhi Kutir is just now, what it was earlier. So I'd urge people to actually see the visuals. They have been put out by the government of Gujarat, and then make up their minds about whether this Gandhi Ashram project is a threat to Gandhiji's legacy, or something that is going to make it available for future generations. Today, those buildings are falling apart and decaying, and now they will be brought back, restored and brought back so that people can go there, visit a 50-acre ashram in the condition that it was when Gandhiji used to live there. So that's the idea.